welcome back to my channel. Today I have another book haul to share with you guys. This one is just as large as the last one, so I'm going to try to go through it quickly. I placed two book outlet orders, and then today I did get a book in the mail from Amazon that I ordered as well. So I'm going to quickly share with you what I got. In the first order from Book Outlet, I picked up Hamlet by William Shakespeare, and this one is basically Hamlet avenges, I think, the murder of his father. I read this in high school and I didn't really quite get it, so I bought this again hoping that I can understand it a little bit more now that I'm older. And this one was on sale for 99 cents on Book Outlet. I also picked up The Neverlist, which is a book I got based off people who said it was really good on BookTube, and it's basically about a girl and her friend that are, I want to say, abducted, and they escape and something happens with the person that took them. So it's one of those types of books. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and then it kind of just seemed like an interesting book to read during this fall and like October time. So I picked this up, and that one was $4.99. I also picked up Die Again, which is a Rizzoli & Isles book, and this is by Tess Gerritsen. And I absolutely loved the Rizzoli & Isles show, so I figured I'd pick these up and see how I like these as well. So I picked that one up, and that one was $2.99. I picked up The Winner's Curse and The Winner's Crime by Marie Rakowski. And I heard really good reviews on these books from BookTube as well. So I figured I'd pick up the first two books since they had them on Book Outlet. And these were on the site for $3.99 and $4.99. The next book I picked up was by Katherine Anderson, and it's The Silver Thaw. I don't know really why I picked this up, just because I kept seeing it on the site, and for $1.99 I figured why not. It also says it's a New York best-selling author, so I figured she must be pretty good. So I just picked that one up. The next book I picked up was A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This one was a little pricey for me that I would have preferred to pick up. It retails for $26 and I was on the site for $6.99. So I mean, it's still a really good deal for a hardback. I don't know anything about this. This is book 2 of, I think, a duology or a series. And I hear really good reviews about this one on BookTube as well. So it's why I picked that one up. I normally picked up a lot of these books based off BookTubers, so that's kind of how, and then based off the covers and stuff. The next two books I picked up are a duology, and these are these were on the site for $3.99 and $2.49. So Bad Romeo and Broken Juliet. So pretty much a Romeo and Juliet retelling, I'm assuming. So I picked those up. I also picked The American Heiress. This one I picked basically solely off the cover of the book, and this one was on the site for $3.99, so I'll see if that's any good. I also picked up The Serial Killer Whispers by P. Erling, and this is how one man's tragedy helped unlock the deadly secrets of the world's most terrifying killers. So this one really caught my eye, and this one was on the site for $3.99 as well. I also picked up Criminal by Tara Ellen McVoy, and this was on the site for $3.99, and it's just obviously a crime book, so figured perfect for this time of the year as well. I picked up Winter Spell by Claire Legrand, and this was on the site for $2.99, and it just says a dark, timeless fairy tale about love and war, longing and loneliness, and a girl who must learn to live without fear. So the title was really pretty, and it seems like it'll be a good, interesting book to read. I next picked out The White Russian by Venora Bennett. This one I picked solely based off the cover, and this one was $3.99. The same about The House. The cover kind of intrigued me, figured for Halloween time, and this is about a haunted house, and this was $2.49. I picked up two books from the Lux series. The first one being The Beginnings, which has 2 books of Obsidian and Onyx. And these are about aliens, and so this is the first 2 books, and then I picked up the 5th book, which is Opposition. So I heard a lot of booktubers saying this was really good too, and then I had first seen this series off of a Treehouse Roads video a while back, so I figured I'd pick these up since they had them both on the site. And Lux Beginnings was on the site for $2.99, and then, or for $1.99 for the big one, and then it was $2.99 for the 5th book. So I mean, that was pretty much what sold me too, was the prices. And then the last book that I picked up from this first order was Charm, A Wicked Cinderella Tale by Sarah Pinbrough. So pretty much this is just, I want to say, another Cinderella story, but just on a darker side, I'm assuming. So I picked this one up. This one I was kind of bummed about because it's a really small book. I want to say it only has not even 200 pages. It's 187 pages, and it was $5. So I was kind of bummed about this one, but since it's a retelling of Cinderella, I might as well give it a try and see if I like it. So yeah, that's everything from the first book outlet order I placed. Next, I'll go ahead and share with you what I got in the second order. So in my second book outlet haul, it came with a 5 off 35, so I was really happy about that. I'll definitely be using this since I can't stay off the site, apparently. And so really quickly, I'll go through the books that I picked out. The first book I picked up was The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard, and it says, 5 girls came up with the perfect murder, and then it happened, just like they planned. The thing is, they didn't do it, so who did? So I thought this was pretty interesting, and I did see other booktubers haul it as well, so I picked that one up. The second book I picked up was Don't Touch by Rachel M. Wilson, and this was on their 50/50 sale that was going on that day, and it was for $1.24, so I figured $1.24 wouldn't hurt to give it a try, and it kind of like intrigued me, like why Don't Touch, so I picked that one up. Another reason why I placed that order was I noticed they had A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett on the site, and I had this book when I was little in a hardback, I want to say. It's a lot smaller than I remember too, but I remember liking this book when I was little, and I used to own it. It was a little pricey for how small it is. It was $3.49, but I thought that was a pretty good deal. Since I really wanted to read this book again, since it gave me a childhood memory. I don't really remember what it's about either, so I figured why not. And then I also picked up The Secret Garden as well, in the same thing. I have never read The Secret Garden, so I picked that one. Obviously they're young reads, but they kind of remind me of my childhood, so I picked those up. The next book I picked up was by Sarah Dessen, which is Dreamland, which I told you was another one that I saw on the site and I didn't pick up the first time around. So this was on the site for $1.74. So why not? I liked her first book that I read from her, which was The Truth About Forever, and I picked up 3 more in the last haul, so might as well. And then The Secret Garden and A Little Princess were on the site for $3.49 each. The next 2 books I picked up are part of a trilogy by Jessica Spotswood, and it's the Cahill Witch Chronicles. So I got book 1 and book 3. Book 1 is Born Wicked, and Born 3 is Sister's Fate. And it's basically about 3 sisters, 2 dangerous choices, and 1 terrible secret. It says the Cahill witches aren't safe, not even from each other, so it's like a witch book. So again, I really like witch books, so I thought this would be an interesting one to read. And then both of these were on the site for $2.49 each. The next book I got was After the Woods, and this was on the site for $2.99. This one was by Kim Savage, and it was When They Found Me Alive After Nearly 2 days. The reporters called it a miracle. So I'm assuming the girl gets lost in the woods and they find her, and it's her story, I guess, type of thing. So I picked that one up as well. Also from the 50/50 part of the sale was My Last Kiss. This one was on the site for $1.49. And it says, what if your last kiss was with the wrong boy? So I'm assuming I want to say it's like something that she dies and she has to figure it out type of thing, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know much about this one either, but it was just on the site, and for $1.49 I figured that was a pretty good price. The next three books are the Limburn Legacy Trilogy, and they are by Sarah Rees Brennan. These were on the site for $2.49 and one was $2.99, which was book 3. I was kind of bummed because I thought they were all going to be in paperback, but the first 2 were in paperback and the last one came in hardback. But pretty much I liked the cover of them, and don't really know much about them. The first book is Unspoken, and then it's Untold, and then the last one is Unmade. So I figured I'd give these a try. I know it has to do, I think, with magic and like romance type of things, so I bought that trilogy. I got 4 more books left. The next one is If You Find Me by Emily Murdoch, and this is obviously a book where she gets lost also and they find her type of thing, probably similar to After the Woods, probably, is what I'm guessing, and this one was on the site for $2.49. Next, I got Unchanged. I don't remember why I picked this up. I think I just liked the cover. And yeah, this is also part of the trilogy, and I think it is, yeah, the Unremembered trilogy, and this is the 3rd book, I believe. And this is by Jessica Brody. Other than that, I just picked it up. The last 2 books from this haul is a duology, and they are from Lenore Appelhans. So I picked this up. I picked up The Memory of After, which was $2.99 off the site, and I only picked this one up because part of the 50 off 50, they had Chasing Before, and this was on the thing for 99 cents. So since they had both, I picked up both, and yeah, again, I don't know what these are about. I had seen one other booktuber haul this duology, so I figured why not, since I had seen it before. I picked it up as well. So that was it from my book outlet orders, and then I did get in the mail from Amazon that I ordered The Night Trilogy by Elie Wiesel. So this has all 3 books, Night, Dawn, and Day, and it was like $10, so I figured it was a lot cheaper to get all 3 together. And I did read Night in high school and I liked it, so I figured I might as well reread it and then do Dawn and Day as well, since it is part of a trilogy. And yeah, that's everything that I got from this book haul. I hope you enjoyed, and talk to you next time. Bye.